So, the news is out. It's going all around Twitter now. Tottenham Hotspur increase season ticket prices by 6%. Let's break this down. So, this has been met with quite a lot of controversy. Some excuses have obviously come out. We're going to break it all down. But it's going wild on Twitter, on Spurs' own page. It has been met with fury and upset and disappointment. From the response I've seen, even from people that aren't, like myself and many other people, staunchly leave you out. Let's bring up the official announcement from Tottenham Hotspur, shall we? And I'm going to read this out and I'm going to break it down bit by bit. So the very first line makes me laugh. Before I talk about the first line, if people will go back when last year the Supporters Trust asked them with 4 questions, key questions that they wanted the answers to. And when they did bring the answers out, I knew it was going to be absolute nonsense from the very, very, very first sentence they said. And they've done it again here. But on the very first question that was asked then, it was, where do you see the immediate and long-term future of the football club? And the board's first response and first sentence was, well, in the past 17 years, Spurs have qualified for Europe 16 times. I was like, well, we've asked for the present and the future, and you've jumped straight back into the past. Pathetic first sentence. And here we go. With the rise they're about to do, we are pleased to announce the details of the season ticket renewal process of the 24-25 season. Fills you with excitement, doesn't it? We would like to share this opportunity to thank all our existing season ticket holders for your incredible support this season, which has already seen some unforgettable moments and a special matchday atmosphere created in the stadium. Special moments. Yes, we've had the last-minute victories. Yes, we've had some great Ange ball out of both domestic cups very, very early. One at home, one away. Can't win a trophy. And trying to break into that top 4 to create more special matchday ka-ching Champions League revenue. The impact this has on team performance is clear to see, and you all have played a huge part. You can play a bigger part by bringing in the players Ange wants when he wants them. We look forward to continuing the exciting journey we are on as a club together. Ange is exciting. The style of football we're playing is exciting, granted. In undertaking the ticket review, fans have asked that we communicate season ticket pricing as earlier point in the season to leave renewals open until the last fixture of the season. As such, we are announcing season ticket prices today with renewals now open. The deadline to complete payment and retain your seat for next season is on the 5 p.m. on the 20th of May 2024. Full details on how to renew your seat will be communicated directly via email. Football is not immune to rising costs of goods and services across the board, and we continue to look at options to minimise ticket pricing increase while absorbing the vast majority of costs. In the 5 years since the stadium has opened in April 2019, there's only been one season ticket price increase of 1.5%. You did try last year, but then you came out with the cost of living crisis and how it was deemed unacceptable because of the backlash you got from social media. There has, however, been a significant increase in matchday costs outside our control, such as utilities, rates, and consumables, along with the need to continue to operate for a sustainable basis. For 24-25, the season ticket price will be a 6% price increase. Now, I tweeted straight away and said excuses in 3, 2, 1, go. And the very first one, let's break this down. 60% works out, 65%, 6%, my bad, works out about £60 to some people in their seats, which works out about £2.50, £3 per game. And that's what they're latching onto, that it's only a slight increase. A slight increase where the world is a very, very hard place. And people go, it's only £2.50. Well, if it's only £2.50, why don't the multi-millionaires / billionaires who own the football club swallow that themselves? As I've been told, it's only £2.50. £2.50, £60 a year can be a lot to people. Their electricity, food, travel to work, petrol, insurance. £2.50, 62,000 times, or however many season tickets. That's the stadium capacity. I'm sure £2.50 times 57,000 could quite easily be covered 19 times by the multi-millionaires or billionaires of the football club. But we digress. Let's carry on. Once again, we should be working with V12 Finance to offer a payment option for a payment option to supporters wishing to spread the cost of their season ticket across 10 months. How lovely of you. How charming. Subject to approval, payments will commence in June and continue for a further 9 months. If you wish to pay via V12 Finance, your loan will be subject to a one-off arrangement fee, admin fee of £6.70. We have also published our ticket charter following a review of our practice and policies. It contains key ticketing updates, including allocation of away tickets, fixture change resale, ticket sharing, seat utilisation, and concession of season tickets and ticket upgrades. Our updated ticketing charter. So basically, that is all that has been said. And from what I've been hearing from people, it is now mandatory that the actual season ticket holder attends X amount of games. So you have to attend to these, and if something happens or family emergency or function or work commitments come up, you're in jeopardy of losing your ticket. Listen, I understand that right now we're in a bad place, but saying it's only £2.50 or £3, that's quite insulting to a lot of people that are struggling and have their release at going to Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, as supporting this great club, home, away, and Europe. These fans that have witnessed one League Cup in 24 years, have seen the want to take domestic cups seriously thrown in the bin, have seen star players, and I do mean stars, Harry Kane, not replaced, Modric, Dembele not replaced for 4 years, Toby not replaced for 4 years, not replaced for 4 years, Carl Walker not replaced for God knows how many years, Danny Rose not replaced for a number of years, Christian Eriksen not replaced for a amount of years. Managers come, managers go, managers sack, huge manager payouts. This football club, and I must admit, I've been quietly surprised by the actual response on Twitter. There are people, and I'm not going to mention names, that are not Levy out, that are disgusted with this. Disgusted. And then you have people that will always stand up for him and saying, oh, well done, it's only 6%, and all the other teams have done it or do this. Remember, every single penny goes back into the football club. Every single penny goes back into supporting the first team. I think a certain man said in a video a few years ago. Just like I said on Twitter, people are saying it's a disgrace. People are saying, well, actually, where's the naming rights? Where's the naming rights? The guy we had has got on name gardening leave, so I think he's going to Chelsea. He's done a great job in getting the naming rights in. There's another huge revenue yet to be but yet to be used, but the fans are paying the price for it. It's just not good. And then you've got to remember, there's families here. People go, it's only £2.50 a game. Well, if you're a mother, father, and 2 kids, or any equation that you buy multiple tickets for, that's £60 per ticket. So if you're a family of 4, that's £240 extra. That's £240 extra, and so on and so on. I've said for a while now, there is absolutely no excuse that is valid right now for not having a productive season or productive summer, with all these concerts, all these boxing matches, all these other events, NFL, Club Shop doing well, all these partnerships, the F1, all this revenue, or how do they say it? New revenue streams, I think is the terminology they use. There is no excuse this season, Champions League or no Champions League, to not have a very productive summer coming up. Whether we get Champions League or not, doesn't matter. Obviously, it matters with the caliber of person we're trying to get in. But if there's Champions League football, come what may, there is absolutely no excuse, now with the season ticket hike as well, for this club not backing Ange, not with 50, 60, 70, 80 million pound players for every single player, but there is no excuse for Ange Postecoglou not to have a productive summer. Hopefully pretty much all done before the Euros, because once teams are on their training base, they're going to be fully focused on that. So that cuts this window shorter in time. Obviously, it's the same amount of time, but less amount of time to do things, because teams will be on international duty, then having an extended holiday before they go back to training. So there is no reason and no excuse valid for this summer not being productive. So let me know what your thoughts are on this 6% season ticket hike. Are you on the, oh, it's only £2.50 a game? Or are you on the, what justifies this, and why can't the big millionaires, billionaires swallow two, as people say, it's only £2.50 a game? Just this club doing what this club does. Or sorry, should I say this board doing what this board does. Anyway, this wraps up the throw-in. Daniel Levy is at it again. Let people believe that, oh, it had to be done, and this is what happens in football. Let's wait and see what happens in the summer, shall we? Like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, Levy out. Tottenham talk.